people, but in British, but we hate the French.
Well, let's put it this way: if I were to go to Montreal from Regina, I speak minimal French, like minimal, and that's just from stuff I've learned in school because I'm French.
Right.
But if you don't speak full French, and even you're Canadian, good luck. Like they're assholes to anybody. I don't think like
that's what I heard. I've heard
yeah.
that, dude. So I wondered if that was true. Yeah.
It's true.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I've heard
They're
that
just
from
like
people.
that. Yeah, they're just
That's
like
crazy,
that.
dude.
But I don't know, man. You come here, everybody will give their shirt off your back.
And that's another thing too. I've heard different provinces like treat people different. So like I've heard some parts of Canada are like really laid back and cool. Some parts are like really upscale and like snobby and like, well, you know, whatever. And then you got the French people who are all like their own breed.
Well, so how I get the impression of it, and Gunnar will probably agree with me, is like Eastern Canada versus Western Canada is basically how it goes. Correct me if I'm wrong, Gunnar. But like Toronto, Montreal, like Ontario. I guess Ontario is kind of in the middle. They don't know what the fuck. They don't know what side they're on half the time. But I know Ontario is kind of like in the middle, and then you have your. It's basically like all of Canada versus Quebec is basically what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quebec wanted to be their own province or their own country.
Yeah, Quebec wants like everybody to know French, gay, and
Oh yeah, well, like get this, okay? So fucking Quebec wanted. So actually, so Canada has a thing called EI. So let's say Gunnar's mom or Gunnar, I don't know if Gunnar works or not, but like if I get laid off or fired or anything, I can apply for. We all pay into it with our taxes. That's why we pay so much taxes. But we get $2,000 every 2 weeks, basically, is how, or month. So $1,000 every 2 weeks, every month, if we're jobless. So the government kind of takes care of us in that regards if we don't have a job. But Quebec has their own separate plan because they're so special. Like it's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, like, they're like rich white people.
Well, you know who's from Quebec? It's fucking Trudeau.
Trudeau, yeah.
I heard that
and he's rich as hell.
See, I thought Toronto and them were kind of the more stuck-up people, right? Or is that wrong?
Nah, we're more nicer. Kinda.
Oh,
I didn't mean like you, I just meant like in general, like they say the city is like more like kind of the rich snobby type people, but I could be wrong.
It's like
there, so.
Toronto is more like a thug now.
No, Toronto's got snobby people.
That's what I thought. No, honestly, that's what I've always heard down here in the States is that Toronto's more of like the upscale, like everybody there thinks their shit don't stink type deal.
No, that's Vancouver. Vancouver has that.
See, and I heard Vancouver is the opposite. I've heard Vancouver is like drugs and alcohol and stuff.
No, that's now Toronto.
I don't care, I'll go whenever.
Like,
more than I would.
I just want to see what he says. Because I've heard that it's like...
Well, it's probably like those theories that you Americans have. like maple syrup has what is it, like money has maple syrup scent. It's like
was it a long time when you went?
That was so stupid.
Yeah, so our money has maple syrup scent, yeah.
Okay.
It got hired by that was a pen company that makes their scent colored things. Yeah.
Hey boys, you guys are gonna play for a bit tonight, eh?
Yeah, Juan.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make sure.
Oh yeah, Dundee, tell him the thing.
Oh, I heard, what was I trying to say? I heard, Vancouver is like kind of like drugs, and it's like real dirty, or at least it used to be.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
yeah, that's what I've heard.
Like,
I've heard some Canadian like hockey players talking about how bad Vancouver, like, I watched an episode real quick on, it was on Barstool Sports, and it was when, Biz Nasty went over to Sean Avery's apartment in New York, and they were talking about some posters he had on his wall, on Sean Avery's wall, and one of them was a painting about Vancouver, and it had like a bunch of needles, like hypodermic needles and beer cans, and Biz Nasty was like, dude, that explains Vancouver to a T, because that's where he came from, and He's like, anybody who comes from Vancouver and sees that knows that's their home. Like, that's just what it is.
Oh,
And,
Vancouver's disgusting.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I've heard.
beautiful
I've heard
parts.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of shitty parts. Oh, yeah.
And that's where I heard it from, and then I researched a little bit more, and it seems like it's pretty, like, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, because I've only seen, like, the good parts of it. There
Which
is
sucks, too, because, like, you think about it, dude, California is also known to be beautiful, but it's trashy. Like, it's just, like, garbage.
Yeah.
But everybody thinks California is, like, this, like, at least not people from the States are all like, oh, California, but no, it's, like, the trashiest state we have.
Yeah, like we get, like, ads saying, oh, California, oh.
It's because the woods and like the shit that surrounds it is awesome, but like LA and stuff is the dirtiest place ever. San Francisco is disgusting.
Yeah, like we literally get like ads saying, "Oh, come to California, it's the best place in the world."
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Well, that's true. I mean, like if you look at oh shit, I gotta heal this guy here.
I'm dead. Nice tail. No, I'm kidding.
What was I gonna say? Oh fuck. Well, that was close. Oh, I died. Yeah, what was I saying? Like, people think Saskatchewan is shitty and blah, 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 and there's nothing to do here, blah, 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 blah. Well, actually...
It's boring.
We are one of the most... but the thing is, that what people don't understand is we are one of the most beautiful provinces in Canada. Like, we have, like, a lot of prairie. Like, if you... First of all, have you ever been snowmobiling?
Okay. Unfortunately.
Like, okay, dude, you come to Saskatchewan, we do drunken tours where, like, you get on a snowmobile and you snowmobile from town to town and basically stay in, like, little warm-up shacks and drink whiskey and...
that would be fun as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you
shit.
fucker.
Oh, shit.
What a piece of shit.
There's lots of stuff. You come to Canada, I'll show you around.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely going to go.
But you gotta come in the winter. You gotta come in the winter. That's the only way I'll let you, because I know it's cold as fuck here. Probably worse than in the States, but man, I'm telling you.
Do you live in Alberta then? Like that's the province, right? Alberta?
No, Saskatchewan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like it's fun as shit. Like you can, if you like hockey, man, we go to the like pond hockey all the time and stuff like that.
Isn't where like Edmonton and shit? Isn't that like one of the coldest provinces in Canada too, or no?
Saskatchewan, in my opinion, but
okay, I've heard it's like one of the
we have a rink
ones.
like every 3 blocks here.
Yeah, like, dude, that's my dream.
Damn.
Oh my god, I wish.
Like you could, I could walk to the one from my house in Harbor Landing probably.
I wish.
But
Yeah, for me to play adult hockey here, the rink is like, oh god, probably like 45 minutes away at least, maybe a little bit further. It didn't used to be like that. We used to have them all over, but they keep closing them because nobody around here cares about hockey, so they just keep closing them.
It's so popular here, bro, that
I know,
we pre-order beer to the locker room and they deliver it before.
Yeah. I know. I've watched a bunch of documentaries and stuff, dude. It's like, I've been wanting to move to Canada since I was a kid because I've always been in love with hockey since I was a kid, and like, my parents don't even know where it came from, like, because it's not around us. Like, they don't even know, like. We used to joke about me being like reincarnated like an NHL player or something. It's like they don't know where it came from. I just always have been in love with that. I'm fascinated with it.
I'm coming, Dundee. Oh, I can't come. I died.
Yeah, that's good.
I really don't like this map.
Yeah, I don't like it on this. I like it on Conquest. Speaking of, do you guys want to switch over, or do you guys want to...
Yeah, I'm down.
I want planes now.
Yeah, well, let's go to Conquest.
Okay. We can just
take us here.
Okay, wait. Told to accept.
There you go.
Okay, I accept it.
Want planes now? Want a kamikaze?
It said I accepted, didn't it?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all did, except for the
2
one.
seconds.
You're good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I need to tell Taylor this, but I'm not even shitting at all. I'll even try to find the paperwork. My mom did like the ancestry stuff, you know. And do you know who Dion Phaneuf is? He used to play for the Maple Leafs. I know you don't really watch hockey, but.
I don't
know
even
what I'm
know.
talking about?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, anyways, he's a big time defenseman in the NHL, and like supposedly I'm related to him, like through my mom's side of the family.
God damn.
Yeah, dude. I know she goes cause like if you do ancestry.com, you can look up celebrities, and it'll like tell you if you're related to any celebrities. Like my wife is somehow related to Robert E. Lee, which was like the Confederate dude in the Civil War, and then
Damn.
she's also related to Lucille Ball, who's like an old time actress. And then my mom said, "Do you know any of these hockey players?" She goes, "There's like a bunch of them on my family tree that says somehow we're related to them, like as third or fourth or whatever cousins. Like obviously they're far back, not like first cousins, but." And I was like, "Holy shit, Mom!" I was like, "Yeah, I know him, and I know him, and I forget what the other names were, but Dion Phaneuf was the biggest one." I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "We're related to him," and it's crazy, dude. Like I was like, "Yeah."
Is he still alive though?
Yeah, he still plays.
Man, you should go tell him like, "Hey, bro, you made my mom."
I joked about that, but he's like a fourth cousin, like twice removed or some shit. I mean, it's still related to me, but it's, you know what I mean. It's like so far back, or it's so like,
so
it's
far.
not like first cousin.
Yeah.
But it's still cool.
He just converted into a nation.
I gotta tell you this story.
What is it?
Is he there?
Taylor!
So, my mom, I was telling you about how my mom does that ancestry stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. And I'll prove it to you, so you know I'm not bullshitting you. I just have to get the paperwork from her.
I believe you, man.
No. I want to tell you, like, what I'm going to prove to you. So I forgot to tell you this story. She told me, this was like a year ago, there's this thing on there where you can like find out if you're related to like celebrities and shit. And supposedly my wife down the line is related to Robert E. Lee, which was like one of the big commanders in the Civil War on the Confederate side. And then she's also related to Lucille Ball somehow, which was like, you know, I don't know if you know who Lucille Ball was, but she was like a old comedian from like the 50s, you know, was on TV. And then my mom gets to like all her stuff on our side, and she's like, "Do you know who any of these people are?" She's like, semi-pro or professional hockey players, but my mom doesn't know any of those. I mean, she likes hockey, but she doesn't know any of the players' names. So I'm looking through there, and I think he's like my third or fourth cousin, like twice removed, which is still like it's still related. It's just far back. The biggest name on there was Dion Phaneuf.
Shut up.
I swear to God, and I'll show it to you. I just gotta find the paper. And I forgot to tell you that. And I was like, dude, when I saw that on my mom's paper, I was like, Mom, I was like, how do you know that? Like, how do you know this is right or whatever? She goes, because it plugged in all of our, like, you know, all of our Canadian, you know, history and everything in there, and like, blah blah blah. And I looked at it and I was like, well, he is French Canadian, so I guess it somewhat makes sense. But like, how lucky? You know what I mean?
So Dion Phaneuf is your third cousin.
He's like he's like, it's something like third or fourth, and it's also like twice removed, which means like, from when I looked that up, it basically means me and him share like a third or a fourth great grandparent, basically. It's still cool as hell, but
you should call him and ask him for some money.
That's what Goodman said.
Yeah. He's a rich motherfucker.
But here's the thing though, dude, like, it's so weird how I grew up loving a sport that was not popular around me, and that nobody around me knew anything about, but yet, like, I grew up liking it, you know? It's just like the weirdest thing ever, dude.
Dang.
Yeah, my mom thinks that's crazy how like that happened. She's like, that's crazy because we don't play it, and I don't know.
She was like, "Oh, you better become a real good engineer."